Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, and this quick update here, as I'm very busy at work. You can see the Dogecoin, something that we were predicting and talking about, just like the XRP and the Ethereum and the Bitcoin and the cryptos. We thought there was going to be a pump this week. We made no bones about it. We laid out why we thought and why we believed and where we thought the price might and probably would go before getting a rejection. And you can see we bounced off the bottom part of this orange trading area, which is the last line of defense, aka get my shit together, to the shit house. And you can see you bounced off it right there. And we laid out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check out those videos. The proof is there. The proof of work, as I call it, is there. We laid it out, what we thought was going on here, and how we thought we could come up to the top part of this major traded area in the orange box on a big pump up because it was oversold. And then there was bullish news that was coming out, where the stories and the headlines, and if you follow the headlines in the news, that often leads you to what's going to happen. And the headlines for about a week were the Fed's getting nervous. The Fed is thinking about pivoting. As we know, the Fed will pivot, and that's been a long-standing forecast by old Vincenzo, that the Fed will pivot. But we think it's going to take a little bit longer for the Fed to pivot. But the articles in the news has been coming out and leaking out, and that's been making the markets bullish. And that's what gave us the assumption and what we thought was going to happen this week was a bullish turnaround, and we've had a bullish turnaround. And you can see that the Dogecoin rocketed off of the bottom part of this. We tapped it one last time there on the 16th, and we moonshot. And now all the news is coming out, and they're saying this recent pump is because of Elon Musk and Twitter maybe doing crypto something on there. No, that's not the reason that this pumped. This is pumping because the rest of the market's pumping, the financials and the stock market, as well as the crypto, because the news that's coming out saying the Fed in December, if they raise rates, it's only going to be maybe a quarter basis point. I think in December they're still going to go a half to 3/4 basis point like they've been doing. And the articles have been saying the Fed's going to start pivoting as early as December, and that cascaded a big bullish run. And we thought that might happen after Friday. The dollar tanked, and the equity markets had a very good day, one of their best days in about 2 months. And that's why we thought this week we would have a pump, and Dogecoin came right up into this area that we were talking about. Now, if we look at the 15-minute time frame, you can see we got on top of this major traded area. We had this line down here in red at 7.5 cents was our actual target, and then maybe fight in between the top part and this, and it's actually doing the exact thing. We came up, hit initial resistance, had another spike up, hit the top part of this where sellers are going to be, and now sellers might take over again right here. This could be a nice little short here from here, and trade it down to the 200-day moving average right now. We'll watch out and see how that plays out. Trading alert right here. You could have a potential on a short of maybe a 10% retracement, just like it's done here a couple of times. And this is going to be a critical area for the Doge. Can it hold this area and continue to the upside, or is it going to continue trading sideways? The volume has now crashed. You can see the run up in volume right there, and then we eventually come back down to 7 cents, dip below it, get rejected, and keep trading back down, and eventually end up right back where you started. That could happen. This often is the case when you start to trade like this. Now the trading has started. This was the bull run. All the buyers were there, and now you can see the price is starting to stabilize and trade out, and usually it ends up coming back down. But the first area of support would be the 200-day and the underneath 7.5 cents from left to right. So that's what's going on in the Doge. And then if we look at the XRP real quick, that was a little bit more into the Doge than I wanted, because I only have a few seconds here, as I'm about to be getting mass amount of phone calls, and I have lots of work to do today. And then you can see here with the XRP, if we go out to the 3-hour time frame, you can see we're still trading in this consolidation just underneath the 50 cents and just below where we got topped out in this blue resistance box that we called. And this was something else we called the pump from down there, and actually gave you the exact targets that we would start to trade sideways, which we've consolidated. Then we slipped below the moving average, the 200, but they're all running parallel to the price right now. 37 cents major underneath support before the major VP volume indicator VIX profile range, the mean of the volume between 29 $1.32. And right now we have this consolidation, which looks like a pennant, but we got the volume declining with sort of a straight sideways consolidation. Now that's a neutral consolidation. As far as when you look like that, that's a bullish consolidation to go to the upside in a bull run. But when you consolidate like that, that's bearish. Often the price is going to top out, but we're still below the 50 cents. Need to get back above the moving averages, make a run up into this 50 cents, and then try to hold it. But you need the volume down here. You would like to see the volume tick up. You'd like to see a big push up in volume like that, where we did something like that, and then the price runs up, because you want to see the volume lead the price. If the price is leading the volume and the volume is falling while the price is rising, that's often the buyers are being exhausted and the price is going to eventually come down, because you have that 66-cent major upper resistance where we still looking to see maybe a 2.5 out of 10 that it could come up there in this mini bull run in crypto. But first you got to get over that 50 cents, and that's what we're watching. 50 cents upper resistance, 37 cents major support, outside shot at 66 cents, and eventually we're coming back here. But right now we have to figure out and watch, are we coming there first, or are we going to make another run up into here, into this double top, and form a triple top-ish type deal there, right? So that's what we're watching out for. That's what I'm looking at. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love. More updates later on.